Previously on Hunting with Tripler.
This is what overflowed to the bottom.
So I use my phone pretty much for all types of eBay listings. This right here is our grand total of what we expect for this entire lot. And I gotta say, as long as you've got the ability to make a purchase like that, I would highly recommend doing a little bit of research and going for it. It's the middle of winter. You can't wait at the thrift store for that one item to show up. Garage sales are really hit or miss, and there just aren't that very many. And online arbitrage is flooded with people doing the exact same thing. Why not try doing a trade?
I collect so many things. Would you like to share this journey with me? I will show you the prizes I got today. So come along with me, come on and join in the chase, yeah!
Here's the problem. Things in the wintertime slow down. Donations slow down. Finding garage sales is so hit or miss, even in warmer climates. And the ability to source quality items, it slows down. And even as I'm making this video, I love to do two things. I like to source really good quality items, and two, I like to put them on YouTube so you guys can actually see it. Well, sometimes both of those things don't align. In fact, oftentimes I'm making content that I'm hoping is valuable to you guys, but in the end is no different from what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. And conversely, sometimes I'm getting great epic finds that just aren't worth putting on YouTube because you've seen it already. And I'm gonna continue to hit this point home because until I'm getting no deals whatsoever, it means it's still viable. Trading something new for something old, it seems like a crazy idea, but it's just not. People want new stuff and they do not mind getting rid of their old junk. What's junk to them is gold to us, especially those of you who are resellers, and it's awesome to see items that might be in those collections that are worth a lot of money. And I will say this at the end of the episode. Be patient. You're gonna get a whole lot of average offers, you're gonna get a whole lot of terrible offers. But if you're patient, the good offers will show up. Let's see what I picked up.
Luckily for me, I was able to find the cable. It's practically brand new. It has a plastic. Most of them have the plastic. You know what it is.
Right.
In case you ever do fix it, whatever, then you know. That's for the
Wii U.
For the Wii U. Yeah.
All right. Yes. Okay. Cool. You played Smash Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Can tell.
And these are the. This is where I kept the games.
Perfect. Now this is what I wanted to check out. I'm not sure if it's going to be for me yet or not. Probably with this, I'll resell it.
Okay.
Just because if I got one, I'd want it to be in like perfect condition.
So guys, another Switch Lite trade deal is in the books. And the deal that we made there was actually a pretty good one, especially since my criteria for making any of these trades at all is that at a minimum, I'm doubling my money. Now, I was able to get rid of 3 Switch Lites, which in one deal, you know, part of me is always like, well, I don't know if I can do 3. You know, I'm trying to make that number or at least a quantity as low as possible. But when they kept showing me photos of what I was looking at, I felt really strong about giving away 3. So let's take a look. I do believe I'm gonna double up on this deal, and that's the goal. So let's take a look. A quick scan here, and there are some definite surprises. And on the surface, it may not seem like a lot, but when you get to it, it's pretty nice. So we'll start with the original Xbox Halo Edition. That there on the high end goes for, I think, $250, $275. And if you look right there, I've got 2 of those controllers. Those were not a part of the deal, but I've had those just sitting around for such an occasion. The PS3 with the controller, tested, working. I'm easily getting about $150 for a system like that. That is the 250 gig unit. I'm also having success selling PS3s on Amazon right now, which is surprising because I was always gated from selling almost any type of PS3 or Xbox, Nintendo, but somehow PlayStation has opened up for me, not in new condition, but used. So I'm gonna take it, and I'm selling extremely well on Amazon for items like this. The GameCube is in working order. I do have a button that I'm gonna replace from that sort of yellowing there. They're really super easy to take apart, so if you ever wanna interchange parts for a GameCube, do not be too swayed. I think there's 4 screws on the bottom. Take the top off and the bottom comes off pretty easily. The Wii U is in fantastic condition. Aside from a few smudges here, I'm looking at least $150 to $175 for that Wii U alone. This is such an interesting one, and I didn't know exactly what I had, but what I can tell you is this is somewhat of a rare item. And for any of you who are out there wondering what this is, your guess to a certain degree is as good as mine. So this particular item here is a first edition. It's for Xbox, which apparently might be worth more money. I can't confirm that. There are not a lot of comps on this either. He told me not to sell it for less than $350. So conservatively, I'm gonna put $250 in terms of value here. If I go on the low end, I'll get surprised if I get more than that. The DS was not modded, but he did replace the entire shell for a clear shell, which doesn't necessarily increase the value a whole lot, which is somewhat surprising to me considering the amount of work that goes into changing the shell on these. I've done it to easier systems, but this is truly one of the most difficult shells to change by any Nintendo standard. So in any case, this was probably worth about $50. And then when you add some of these peripherals here, I would guess the value of this right here is maybe $75, maybe closer to 80 or 90. A couple of throwing games, Mario Kart 8, Super Smash Bros. Wii U, and then, Pokemon XD. What is strange about this case is the plastic was ripped off and the cover art has been somehow glued on the corners. I don't know why he would do that other than to keep it affixed to the case, but I wanted to rip it off because I've got another case, but I just don't want to tear it. Either way, this game right now goes for over $100, so these games right here, I would say I'm looking at easily, I'm just gonna call it around $120 for those games right there. Last but certainly not least, we are looking at a gorgeous lot of disc-only GameCube games. And what I've learned about GameCube games without the cases is that it's just not worth going out and buying the case unless you're going to keep it for your own collection. Now, if you look at these titles, they are fantastic titles. I've got Metal Gear Solid, Star Fox, Zelda Twilight Princess, Zelda Collector's Edition, you've got Smash Bros. Melee, and then you've got Pokemon Coliseum, which he just decided to throw in. Now, unfortunately, he did say they all worked, but I've looked at a lot of the discs and they are in pretty rough shape. Other than to say that I've at least tested them, knowing that they work, I'm okay with that. But probably what I'll do, especially on some of these more expensive games, is I'll probably go and spend the $5 per disc to get them professionally done versus using my JFJ. And then you also have this case, which goes for about $20 to $25 on eBay.
All in all, I cannot be disappointed with what I have. I'm very excited. I'm extremely happy. And I got rid of 3 switch lights that have been sitting waiting for somebody to come and take them. And now I've got a whole bunch of goodies here that I am going to be listing, hopefully just in time for the holidays. Oh, that's way better than I thought. I thought it was just going to be like falling apart. That's not bad.
I tried to clean it best, but the inside, there's some little bit of spiders in there, man, but I try to get it out.
Dude, don't worry about it. That's totally fine. I'm not. It just helps for shipping. Like if I was gonna resell that,
yeah,
it just helps. Like otherwise, you can pack it into other things. It's no big deal.
Your brain will get used to the augmented reality.
All right. Well, that's cool, man. All right, that's cool.
And then
These are the controllers.
Yeah, the grips. I bought custom grips for it.
Okay.
So you don't slip. Or
Sweet.
when you're playing like Beat Sabers and stuff or something.
Sure.
I rarely have trade deals anymore, and this is crazy. I'm having my second one in 2 hours, less than that, like an hour. Switch Lite Blue for an N64 bundle, cash, and a broken iPhone. I'll show you what I mean.
Hey, I'm well, man. Thanks. All right. Okay. Feels good. The stick's good. Thank you. Yeah, I always care about. I care about the sticks, like how they function. So, okay, it looks pretty good, man. And you don't know what game it is, huh? You have no idea?
I have no idea because the game's okay. Because I left my home like with my parents like for 5 years, and when I came back, like I saw this, but I never had a game like this. So I don't even feel like that was even my game.
Okay.
Because the game that I had was, I think, the Mario 64 or something like that.
Yeah, those were the good games. And you have this one.
This is it has a case on it.
And so what do you, is it stolen?
I found it in Vegas.
Okay.
So,
All right.
I mean, it's not mine.
It's all right, dude.
Yeah.
Enjoy. You want to check it out? I mean, it's... the only reason I say open it up is because I've never opened it up myself. So I got
really?
it. Yeah, no. I got it from Target, so I don't want there to be any surprises.
Okay, yeah, it seems pretty brand new.
Yeah, you're the first person. So.
Okay. All right.
All right, cool, man.
All right, thank you all.
Yeah, thanks.
Have a good one.
See ya.
All right, so we traded this Nintendo Switch version 2 complete new in the box for all of this. We have an Oculus S here on the left-hand side, and honestly, I don't know much about that other than the comps for a used one complete in working condition is going for over $250. That is beautiful right there. And then we have a PS4 Slim bundle that came with the 5 games on the right, controller, all the hookups, and a working unit. Had a factory reset at this point. This little bundle right here is worth about $400 for me right now. This is the 500 gigabyte system, but with the games, I'm thinking it's about $400. The system itself on Amazon is probably selling for, as of today, probably around $320, $330. And then the Oculus, as I said, $250. So you add all that together minus fees, it's probably gonna be a double up or pretty close to it. And that, my friends, is absolutely, absolutely worth it.
Now the second deal, we're gonna trade this Nintendo Switch Blue Lite for all of this. And it came with the Jungle Green N64. It came with a tight stick. Oh, you know what? I'm missing something. Hold on. There we go. It also came with that controller there, which I'll get into in a moment. So the system, when he showed it to me, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm sorry. It's not enough there just to trade the Jungle Green for the Blue Light. And he offered then this iPhone XR, which is unfortunately locked. He found it and he's like, you know, I don't even know how to contact the original owner. It's selling for parts for around $140, something like that. And then that controller right there, guys, goes to that right there. Let's zoom in. I have been waiting for an actual N64 gold controller for quite a while now, probably 3 or 4 months. And it's finally come in right there. And then we also got $50 cash on top of that and a mystery game, which, come on, we've got to be excited about that. Hoping it's gonna be like a Mario game, a Pokemon game, but we're gonna plug this in right now and check it out. What do you guys think it is? Put it in the comments. Don't skip ahead. What game do you think is right there? And here's another clue on the back. I mean, it's just hard to say. Let's go find out together. All right, I have genuinely not put in the game yet. Actually, where is the game? Oh, here it is. Okay, I've not put in the game. This is ready. Actually, it's not ready. Let's switch this over. Okay, it's blowing it.
lips are not touching the cartridge. I'm not that crazy. Let's do this! And nothing. Okay, let's try that again. Make sure we're on the right AV channel. We are. Nothing. All right, come on. Oh, come on. All right, we got to go to the next step. And we got to clean the points. Let's do this. This disgusting Q-tip is what I cleaned from the pins. Ooh, gross. Attempt number 2. Oh, here we go, come on. Yeah. Oh, okay. So far, so good. What do we got? It's a Nintendo brand. Oh, I think I know what this is. Is this? Oh, yeah! This is a Mario Party game. Yes! Are you kidding me? That's what I'm talking about. What do we got? Is this Mario Party? Yay! That's a win. Okay, so we will replace the cartridge and we'll potentially order a new label, but that is a huge win. And even if your reselling business is moving slow, or even if inventory coming in is slow, having a trade deal like this can really energize your business, and it can really kind of just change things up for hopefully the better. I said it earlier that being patient is really what makes this thing work. If you're not patient, if you just want to get rid of it and you want to take the first deal that comes by, don't worry about that. You can always go out and buy another one. Switch lights or switches, they're actually pretty readily available. Most Targets, I think Walmart's have them. So if you're just looking to make a little bit of profit off of those deals, then there are a lot that could come by that are good. I am just trying to hold out for amazing. I don't know why, I just feel like in order to make this worth my while, I want it to be an amazing deal. So I'm gonna break down these 3 trade deals for you. So in the first deal, I gave up 3 Switch lights. I got a Halo Edition Xbox, original Xbox. I got a PS3, I got a GameCube, a Wii U, I got that Street Fighter arcade stick, I got a DS, some Wii U games, I got the Pokemon game for GameCube, and then a whole bunch of loose disc GameCube games as well. So this is how much I spent on those 3 Switch lights, and this is how much I expect to have in total profit after shipping and fees. The second deal was for a version 2 Nintendo Switch, and I got a Oculus S in the deal. I also got a PS4 bundle, and that deal turned out to be pretty decent as well. I spent about $320 on that Switch, and then this is how much my profit will be after shipping and fees on that one as well. And the last deal I made was for a Switch Lite, and I got an N64 mystery game bundle. For any of you wondering what that game looks like now, it looks like this. I swapped the cartridge and I put a new label on the front. Turned out pretty nice. So that means my total spend for all the Switches was this much money right here, just around $1,200, and my total profit after all shipping and fees is gonna be this much money. Now, it's not exactly a double up, but I will absolutely take that type of return on investment. ROI is key, and though I'm not getting 100% margin, I'm okay with over 80%. That's still really, really solid. So I've mentioned mixing things up, I mentioned being patient, I've shown you what the profits look like, and I just want you to know that this is not the best trade deal I've ever had. In fact, you've seen a few in the past on my channel that have been even better than this, but the best trade deal that I've ever had is coming up in a couple of weeks, and it is going to blow everyone's mind. Folks, if this was content that you enjoyed, make sure you give me a thumbs up. If you're someone who's been watching my channel for a while and you want to become a subscriber, I would like that, because then we can be a part of the journey together. And if you'd like, hit the bell so it gives you a notification when I have content coming out. Folks, thank you again for stopping by. For all of you who are new, thank you for joining the journey, and I will see you next time. Take care.